Well, hello. Welcome back to Horrible Doodles. Today I sit for a really long time trying to figure out what I'm going to draw, and I turn what kind of looks like a motorcycle helmet or a ninja face, so utter garbage, into something I actually kind of like this character at the end of it. But yeah, it's just had no clue what I was doing at the beginning of, well, for the whole thing pretty much, but I just kept chugging along, adding in weird things, majority of the time thinking this is not gonna be good. But you can fix a lot of things, so definitely let me know if you don't think I fixed it, if I made it worse, but there's no way it's worse now than it was at the motorcycle ninja head helmet phase of its life, which was an abomination. Anywho, as you can see this thing coming along, it is some sort of goat type creature, perhaps related to another drawing I did called Gabby Goat. Yeah, maybe this is Gabby Goat's brother. I wouldn't know what to call Gabby Goat's brother. Flabby Goat? I don't know. I asked my son what his name was, and he called him Pink. Yeah, Pink Bubbles on his head, which kind of gives away the color of the round bulbous things on his head later when I do color it. They'll be pink, because my son does know a lot of colors. Anywho, we're finally getting rid of some of those pencil lines. I creased my paper at least 6 times in that process because I wasn't being careful, which is really annoying. You know, when you're erasing near the edge of the paper and you pull in a little too hard and it pulls the paper with it, and then it folds in like 3 different places at the same time, and you think to yourself, why was I in such a rush? Now I have to stop everything and get these creases out, and it's taking me longer than had I just been patient and done it right the first time. And that's always what I think when I speed through something and wish I had done it right the first time. You never think ahead of time. Well, I never think ahead of time, oh, I'm gonna do this slow and nicely, and it'll come out right the first time. I wish I had that in me. But alas. However, I will say that I have picked up a few skills along the way. Skills that maybe I wouldn't have if I did everything right the first time. You know, you do it wrong and you pick up ways to fix things before they're a real issue. Then you get to, let's say in the workplace, be the hero because you fixed it. Little did they know you caused the problem. I'm just kidding. That's a horrible outlook on life. Don't do that. Just try to do it right, and if you mess up, fix it. Anywho, we're not even talking about the goat now. Yep, adding hair because it's a goat. I put a shirt on it, which is kind of interesting because he has no pants on. So why would he be wearing a shirt? Unless he had to go into a convenience store and they had that no shoes, no shirt, no service policy, and they're like, well, didn't say anything about pants. Except he's not really wearing shoes. Maybe hooves count. Oh, maybe he has like the goat equivalent of horseshoes on his feet. So those would count, and they would be able to tell because you'd be like clankety clopping in the store as opposed to clippity clopping, which normal hooves make that sound. So I'm blending here with the pink and the blue because I like, you know, you leave a little here and there exposed to the pink, but mostly it turns purple. Looks pretty good. And get those horns and stuff yellow because they got to match the hoof hands and I guess the eyeballs eventually, kind of some of the eye. I'll tease you with the eyes because you'll think, oh, they're yellow with orange inside. But then later, they change. Hey, check it out. I'm doing a pink tongue this time. It's not blue. I've been doing blue. I wanted to do pink. Now the eyes are orange, see? Crazy. But yeah, I've been really liking those flesh tone colors. I only have like 3 of them, but well, 4 if you count the really, I think way too dark, kind of a warm gray, but it's like really dark. I don't know. I'll use it at some point. Actually, I did use it. It's on the bottom of that axe head. That seems crazy to use for skin, but I don't know. Anywho, went with some grays on the horns there, and I think they turned out rather nicely. I was trying to add in a little more depth under that leg there by putting some shadow, and it kind of helped, but as it dried out, I didn't notice that it was getting a lot lighter, and I wish I had done a little extra down there. Yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps it up. Maybe a little bit more pink bubbles on the head, tiny pink bubbles, my apologies, and a couple extra little line work here and there, and that's pretty much it. This guy is complete. So let's take a quick pan across here. Purple and blue looks nice. I like that horn. I'm always bad at doing those curvy horns, but that one turned out pretty nice. Yeah. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys.